Okay, so today we're looking at multiples of whole numbers. So what I want you to do is hit pause, copy down the heading, lesson objective and the keywords. When you're ready, write starter and hit play. Right then, starter for the day. Some simple calculations for you. Just some multiplication and division. Shouldn't take you very long, so hit pause, have a go at these questions. When you're ready, hit play and we'll go through the solutions together. Right, let's have a look. Find the missing number first. 4 times something gives me 12. You should have 3. Something times 9 gives me 36. Should have 4 in there. 3 times 9 gives me 27. Something times 7 gives me 35. You should have 5 there. 5 times 8 gives me 40. And 8 times 10 gives me 80. Number 2, find the missing number. Again, 21 divided by 3 gives me 7. 15 divided by 5 gives me 3. 28 divided by 7 is 4. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 42 divided by 2. So half of 42 is 21. And 40 divided by 8 is 5. That's very similar to that calculation. So 8 times 5 gives me 40. Interesting. And section 3, we just got to work out. Okay. If you can't do this in your head, then remember, set it up as a column. 2 times 0 is 0 and 2 times 3 is 6. So that's equal to 60. Double 50, we get 100. 5 times 60, you can do 5 times 6, which is 30. And there's an extra 0 there, so 300. Same thing, 5 times 4 is 20. But don't forget the 0 there, 200. 16 divided by 4 is 4. What's special about 16? Why have I drawn a square around it? 36 divided by 6 is 6. Because 6 times 6 gives me 36. So what do we say about these numbers that I'm drawing squares around? I'm going to draw a square around this one as well. 49 divided by 7 is 7. There's another one I'm going to draw a square around. 81 divided by 9 is 9. And 100 divided by 10 is 10. Okay? Because 10 times 10 gives me 100. And they're all square numbers. And I've drawn squares. They are squares, even though this one looks suspiciously like a rectangle. Square numbers. Okay, good. Mark your work, make corrections, and then rag it. Okay, rag it, R-A-G. So green is for how much effort you've put in. Green, sorry, the colors green, amber, and red. How much effort? And 1, 2, 3, the understanding. Okay. So hit pause, rag it. Once you're ready, hit play again, and we look at multiples. What do they mean? So what do we know as multiples? I can almost hear you guys saying to me what you think they are. I think you're right. Let's have a look. When you multiply any number by another whole number, the answer is a multiple of those. So let's have a look. If we say 5 times 7, the answer 35 is a multiple of 5 or 7. Because 5 goes into 35 and 7 goes into 35. So 35 is in both their times tables. So 35 is a multiple of both of those. And if we look at the multiples of 5, we got our 5 times table. All of these numbers, 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on, are multiples of 5. What about multiples of 7? 7, 14, 21, 28. And the 7 times table gives us the multiples of 7. It includes 7 because 7 goes into itself one time. Okay, so multiples are also called times tables. Right, let's have a look at some special functions of multiples. Okay, how we can recognize some of them. So we're just going to look at the 2, 3, 5 and 9 multiples of those numbers. Right. If we look at 2 first, in the first instance. Whoops, what's going on there? 2. Multiples of 2, anything in the 2 times table, ends in an even number or 0. Okay, so it's got to end in an even number. All even numbers are multiples of 2. Okay, so 12 or 34, 96, anything that's ending in an even number is a multiple of 2. 3. How can we tell if a number is a multiple of 3? Well, there's a special trick which we can do. Okay, so if we add the digits of the number, we can check. Let's have a look at this. So 15, if we add 1 and 5, that gives us 6. 6 is in the 3 times table, so that means 15 is a multiple of 3. 72, if you add 7 and 2, you get 9. That means 3 can go into 72. So 72 is a multiple. Okay, 7 plus 2 gives you 9. So it's in the 3 times table. So anything where we can add the numbers together and they give us a number that's in the 3 times table. 201. We can check if 201 is in the 3 times table because we can add the 3 numbers up. 2 plus 0 plus 1 gives me 3. So 201 is in the 3 times table. It's a multiple of 3. Okay. What else have we got? 5. How can you recognize if a number is in the 5 times table or is a multiple of 5? It's got to end in 5 or 0. Ends in 5 or 0, you know it's in the 5 times table. So like 35, 60 ends in 0, 155. All of these are in the 5 times table. 9 times table. How can we recognize if numbers are in the 9 times table? Well, they're made up the same as the 3. If we add their digits and they're in the 9 times table, then they're multiples of 9. So 6 plus 3 gives us 9. That's in the 9 times table. So it's job done. 7, 3, 8. So we've got to add those numbers. 7 plus 3 gives me 10. Plus 8 is 18. Is 18 in the 9 times table? Yeah, 9 times 2. So it's a multiple of 9. So those are the 4 numbers or 4 tables we're going to look at. What I want you to do now for me is to make some notes. So hit pause and copy down this page. It's not going to take you very long at all. And when you're ready, hit play again, and I want you to do a couple of questions for me. Right, I want you to complete exercise 5.2 for me. So just a couple of pages. Ending in question 13. I'm going to attach this to your assignment. So good luck, and off you go.